With the January transfer window just on the horizon, we have ourselves a handful of games to play before we get there, one of which hopefully will secure our place in the knockout stages of the Europa Conference League, where we have to say we are probably considered favourites for the competition as a whole. We have a fully firing Kristantas Uche up top for us right now, who's absolutely flying. He's been scoring goals left, right and centre and absolutely deserves being put in the first team more often. He's only 22 as well. Uche's really got quite the high ceiling at this particular moment in time. Oskadorli got an injury in the last game, so he's going to be out for a little while. Hopefully that doesn't affect his loan status with us, because his parent club were pretty sure they wanted to recall him. And the plan was to play him in every bloody game remaining for the rest of the season. Now, or until January, at least, to ensure that he stayed. I now can't do that. But we have Kyiv to start today. And then moving forward from there, we've got 3 Premier League games. Leeds away, Tottenham at home, and Fulham at home. But in rather FC fashion, we lost to Burnley and beat Manchester City in the last one yesterday. So who knows what can happen at this particular moment in time in this particular sport. But what we know for sure is you guys are going to drop the video a like. I'm going to love you for it. You're going to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you're following me everywhere that we stream. Because right now, I need all of the support I can get away from home in Ukraine. Dynamo Kyiv line up as you see them there, with Guerrero leading the line. Well, Yarmolenko actually, because I don't recognise any names. But Yarmolenko out on the right-hand side is obviously a name that we recognise. But we are heavy favourites for the competition as a whole, let alone just to get out of the league phase. So we'll do what we can here. Rudoni. Going to get away from the defender, is he? Oh, absolutely. Oh, what a run. Rudoni, please. Oh, Keeps, you've denied us an all-time solo run there. All right, yeah, we know that's Oliver Glasner. Thanks for pointing out the goalkeeper. Could we not... the manager, could we not have seen a replay of that run instead? Can we win this header? No. It's going to fall to Czech Decore. He's going to find Slater, who on his left foot forces a save out of the keeper, but a save well held. Yarmolenko gives it away again. He can't help himself so far. Ezalzuli will float it. It's Popov in the face and goes out for a corner. Rudoni to take it well. Slater, I'll nod this down this time. It's checked to Corey. I mean, he caught that as sweet as you might like anyone to catch a football on the half volley. But it is quite a way wide. Hopefully we can keep him settled. Uche around the corner to Romanessa again. Couple to aim for here. Rudoni will find Uche. He is absolutely unstoppable at the minute. Questionably the most informed striker in the whole save right now. All that wide to Voloshin. Here is Mikhailenko. Laxki export. And men well out of position. Uche's not really got the pace, unfortunately, to burst. Mainu. Abdi. Oh. I had so many in the middle to try and aim that to. We get something from the corner, maybe. Uche's going to be up for it. He's well up for it. 2 up for it, over the bar. Complete and utter dominance in this first half. This is what we anticipated, what we expected, but you have to actually let me make the change and bring Mateta on at half-time. You actually have to follow through, and in a good sense, and make the most of the opportunities when they present themselves to you, and we have done that. We've dominated the game. We could probably have done with putting the ball in the back of the net an extra couple of times, but 1-0 keeps it exciting, keeps it fresh, keeps us on the edge of our seats, not necessarily knowing that we are going to make the utmost positive influence on the side from our dominance. Forget all of that. My brain went somewhere and then couldn't figure out where it wanted to go. Mainu with the tackle. Mateta early out wide to Abdi Ezalzuli. I'm going to look for Mateta through this gap again. He's in that gap and he is saying, thinking about selling me in the summer, are you? Well, guess what? I can still do a job in competitions against lesser opposition, maybe. Maybe we change things around. Rather than Mateta being the main man, maybe Mateta becomes the squad striker who can do stuff like this and we use Mateta the way we were using Uche, and we've started to use Uche the way we were using Mateta, I think we might, maybe, have found a way to keep Mateta at the club and still have him earn the wages that he's on. Guerrero, back to Breshko. Oh, easy as you like for Dynamo to get themselves back in the game. That was a little bit fortuitous to say the least. Vitali will take it. Bialski gets his second goal of the Conference League campaign. And I imagine it was a bit easier than his first one. I mean, he nearly missed it. Shanked the shot, but it has stayed just inside the post. 2-1 in Kiev. Lovely ball out to Ezazuli. Just going to lay this into the path of Kobe Mainu. Somehow keeps hold of it. It's a lovely tackle. Stands that up to the back post. Romanessa's there to nod it down. And Mateta on the swivel. Wide of that far post. 15 to go. They made a change up top. Is it enough to force a point out of this for them? I'll be honest, completely forgot that Borna Sosa was even on the pitch, so little as he had to do in this game. Yarmolenko. Strike. Oh. Thankfully, that didn't go anywhere from Dean Henderson, and he was able to just go and get it. But that really could have bobbled free to anyone. And now in the 90th minute, Kiev are really going for it here. 2 minutes added on, and Bialski has been brought on off the bench here and can't do the job. Kobe Mainu will break away, and the ref surely will do the right thing in a moment. And it might come after we've scored a goal. It won't. We will win though. That will see us convincingly through to the round of 16 of the Conference League. Thanks to Jean-Philippe Mateta's goal. We are going to get us. We have gotten ourselves. Are going to get ourselves. If you put the two sentences together, we are going to get ourselves very straightforwardly through to the convincingly dominant aspect of the competition. It's only fifth, but unbeaten. And to be fair, obviously we simmed most of them. So if we'd have played all of them, I'm sure we would have won all 6. So quite happy to have only conceded 4 goals in those 6 games. Vallecano, Stade Rennais, Athens, Strasbourg, Arcel, Sparta Prague, Fiorentina and Shakhtar are all through to the round of 16. And everybody from Hajduk Split all the way down to Lech Poznan in 24th will go through into the playoff round. Unfortunately, Legia Warszawa, Elfsborg, RZ Aberdeen, Shamrock Rovers, HJK or HJK Helsinki, Viborg, St. Pat's, Rapid Vienna, FC Zurich, Hocken and Kilmarnock are out. Soz. See ya. Toodles. Leeds next. Leeds United 19th in the Premier League table, threatened with relegation back down to the Championship. Luca Perry in goal, Bogle, Strout, Roden and Goodmanson. Stash holding, Harrison, Longstaff, Tanaka and Iwobi behind Noah Okafor. 4-1-4-1 with a certain set of individual tactics is supposedly quite a strong formation this year. Whether it works for Leeds or not, in career mode as opposed to online against other people, we shall wait and see. Alex Iwobi, though, is an intriguing signing for Leeds United. It's a very good signing for Leeds United. I'm surprised Fulham let him go. That said, hopefully he proves why Fulham let him go by not being very good today. They are the lowest scoring team in the league, Leeds United. 16 games played, only 12 goals scored. This is a surprise with someone of the quality of Noah Okafor up top. But hopefully it means that 1 goal should be enough for us in this one. And Quinton Timber could maybe have given us it with a rangy effort after 10 minutes or so. But now, Leeds fans loud and proud as ever. Timber, not sure whether there was much attempt to actually get to the ball there or just try and bump the man off the ball. But here's Sean Longstaff in the box. And that is probably why they're the lowest goal scoring side in the league. It's just not quite got the instinct to get across the man. make the right movement in the final third to get the ball. Oh, I should have played that pass earlier. I was looking at Uche and let's take a bit further before doing it. Thank you, Noah. Okafor with another mistake. Receives the ball in a great position. Immediately tries a first-time pass that kicks it straight at a defender. Wharton. Good change of direction there. It's exactly what we needed to play in Pino. Now, if Uche can keep up with the play, that'd be great. He has done through that gap. Ah, would have been Jack Rodoni, but isn't Jack Rodoni. Wharton across to and finding Rodoni, who has Essa in so much space. Acres of it. Game over. 1-0. The side that don't score are behind and probably won't score. 17 appearances, 7 goals. He scored more than half than Leeds' entire squad on his own this season. Iwobi. Sharp turn. Really nicely done. Richards up well. We've really not been very impressive in front of goal ourselves here. All of the talk of Leeds being the lowest goal scorers in the league, and you can see why. We've not exactly been prolific ourselves, have we? Ismail Assar off and Abdi Azil-Zuli on in his place. I mean, as much as we've had a go at Leeds or mocked Leeds for being quite poor in crucial moments, I've not exactly been sensational myself, have I? He says, as Quinton Timber gets in and scores the second goal, and that's game over. Ta-da! We can do it! 2-0 Leeds! Second goal of the season for him. Even the manager's getting involved. I don't think it was that big a goal. We're thrilled, though. Even Oliver Glasner's absolutely delighted. 2-0. Ta. Decore. Wharton. And Nketiah. Yep. That's what I would have expected from Eddie Nketiah in this save. It's actually been a handy third striker to have, Eddie Nketiah, but he wasn't great. Boos from the Leeds fans, and really understandably so. They showed promise in moments in that game, but there weren't that many chances from either side, to be completely honest. But we get the dub, and by 2 goals rather than 1 as well, which is always more pleasing to actually show that you actually are that dominant side. Oh, I've just seen that we're 5th in the Premier League. I mean, we're only 3 points off 3rd. We're 10 points off 2nd, and Arsenal do have a game in hand. But after a slow start to the season, we are finding our feet for sure. Right, Tottenham Hotspur. Going to be a more difficult fix to this one, I would imagine. Vicario, 4-3-3 for them. Spence Romero, Archie Gray at centre-back, and Van de Ven at left-back is intriguing. Maddison, Sarr, Kudus, Solanke, and Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Good. I can't wait to play against him. Dear right back, prepare. And Wharton again. Jeremy Pino up against Jed Spence. Take that back. Oh, it's gorgeous. Adam Wharton. Well, that is simply lovely. Adam Wharton's first Premier League goal of the season. Gives us the lead against Spurs inside 10 minutes. And it was a very good move. Lovely little flick off by Uche. Wharton beats his man, turns onto his favoured left foot properly, and then, well, slams it. Alright, sure. Kudus. To double up on him, but it works. Come on. Timber. Menu past the defender. Out to Ismail Assar. Oh, I think he's on. Oh! Kristantos Uche. Honestly, what a player. What a finish. Completely written Vicario off. This Crystal Palace side are it. Wharton through the gap. Is he onside? Jeremy Pino's onside. Oh, big save. I thought if I maybe didn't put as much power on it, he might expect me to go hard and overcommit and maybe make a mistake. Sarr with a whip. He's going to come for that too. Solanke. Nicely fed out wide to Rafael Leao in space here. 25 to go. Tottenham have a goal back. Tom Solanke gets the better of Mark Gahey, the defender, and quickly heads off to the halfway line to take the ball from a teammate and get the ball back into play from a kickoff. They've got one. They want more. And I'd rather they didn't. Sarr. And Mainu looking for Sarr again round the corner. And Uche's in the middle and Romero wins the header. Oh, Cuti Romero doing just enough to stop us from sealing it with a third, and Uche firing home another. Perhaps Sarr is broken beyond me here. Rafael Leao's given it straight to Kobbie Mainu, but Sarr's won it back. Mainu's actually picked up a knock from that. Hopefully he's okay. Doesn't start for me regularly, but certainly makes an impact off the bench when called upon, and he's a talented player that I'd like to keep available for myself. And thank the Lord that swung a little bit further towards the goalkeeper. Otherwise, that might have been Tottenham 2-2 in the last minute. We win this London derby by 2-1. Dom Solanke's second half pullback for Tottenham made us question whether we might see it through, but see it through we have. And take 3 points we will. And we'll head into the final game against Fulham, which we will quick sim on an unbelievable run of form at the minute. We are now I've said it. We are unstoppable at the moment, I was going to say. But the last time we simmed a game, it was Burnley, and they beat me. So we'll wait and see what happens in this Fulham one. We're actually up to 4th right now in the Premier League. Thank you, game, for just going all the way over to the right-hand side there out of nowhere. We are currently 4th in the Premier League after 18 games. 9 wins, 5 draws, 4 defeats. Liverpool have only lost once so far this season and are a full 13 points clear at the top end of the table. Manchester City trying to stick with them. They've only lost twice, and one of them was to me. Chelsea level on points with us, but it's our goal difference that keeps us above. Villa only a single point back. Sunderland only 3 points back. Sunderland in 7th, by the way. As much as you might say that we're overperforming, hello, might I introduce you to the Black Cats? My match day against Fulham, we've dropped to 5th, actually. Oh, looks, Adam Wharton, not fit. Thankfully, Kobbie Mainu didn't have any sort of injury or prolonged injury from the knock in the previous game. Fulham at home, Crystal Palace 2, Fulham 2, Uche with 1 and Sarr with the other. They seem to be the only 2 people that are scoring for us at the moment. Smith Rowe and Chukwueze with the other goals. We did lose to Fulham in the Carabao Cup, obviously. We got some payback in the league earlier on in the last episode, was it? Yeah, by 3-0. And now a 2-2 draw back home. We actually got the 3-0 away from him at Craven Cottage. Intriguing. We head into January. We're going to be January the 1st ever so soon. Let me just tick over to January the 1st here. We're on January the 1st. 8 unread emails. That'd be because everyone's gone. Oh, they have recalled DSRC, which is annoying. It's not the end of the world because we haven't needed to use him that prolifically, but it is a pain considering I let Riyad go out on loan to Nantes. Czech Decore has gone as well. He's gone to Napoli, so we've got some money for that. Slater's gone out on loan to Birmingham. And obviously Walter Benitez has gone to Everton too, and Akamada to Sheffield United. So the squad significantly shrinks in size. Centre-back wise, I mean, I've got Borna Sosu who I can use at left-back. Nathaniel Klein can play at centre-back, but he's only 5'9". But Chris Richards, Lequire and Gahey at the minute, so I am going to need to look for another lone centre-back, really. I don't really want to sign anyone yet. I'd be very apprehensive about letting Mark Gahey go at the moment, to be completely honest, considering the nature of the lineup and the squad numbers. Dawley at 5'9" could probably play further back as well, but it's not really a good idea. Wharton could maybe play at centre-back if I needed him to, but his jumping's not great. Yeah, we're going to need another centre-back. Definitely going to need another centre-back. I'm hoping nobody else gets recalled. They moaned that Uche wasn't getting enough games, so I started to play him and I can't stop bloody scoring. Which is quite intriguing. I can approach to buy, apparently. I'm not sure what his valuation is, actually, Uche. He is supposed to be available in real life for 17 something, but I don't think that his value's gone up to 19.5 now, so I don't think I'll be able to buy him for that. My budget currently sits at 35 million, which also isn't much in the grand scheme of things for the volume of players we might want to bring in. Let's have a look and see if we got any worldies in here. Still not sure about this youngster. I'm going to say no there. Jude's not sure about him either. This guy might be okay, maybe. This guy I'm going to say no to. There was one that stands out there, the 73 to 94, Lawson. He's quick. We'll sign him up just to see what he's like. George Cook, a left back, but at this moment in time. And the other three are definite no's, to be honest. I'm really not sure at the minute. Slater's obviously the standout, and he's going to be top draw for us. Lawson is 63 rated at the minute. We've got a number of promising wingers, and we're getting some promising fullbacks, but even though I'm sure my scout is out looking supposedly at centre-backs. He is. Right back, centre-back, left back, full-back. I'm just not really getting any centre-backs, am I? Or centre-mids. Maybe it's because... Yeah, I'm getting left mids and right mids, even though I've asked for right back and left back. And we're getting a lot of wingers. So that is actually something worthy of note, and maybe we should bring up to the devs. I've asked for centre mids, and I'm getting left mids and right mids. It's definitely something we need to pay attention to, isn't it? Something that needs to be reported for sure. Regardless, we're in the January transfer window. We've got some money to spend with business we know we want to do. We are 4th in the table now. We'd obviously dropped to 5th because of our game in hand that we hadn't played yet, that Fulham game, which we now have done and have drawn it. Chelsea are now level with us. Villa's still 2 points behind. Newcastle only 3. Spurs only 3. Sunderland lost their match day 19. We are 4th, but I feel like it's perhaps a slightly inflated league position at the moment, especially given the squad is thinning. And quite frankly, I don't know how the second half of the season is going to go as we get further into the European competition and with the FA Cup to bring into play now as well. We need to have more depth in the squad and more quality in depth in the squad. It's going to be a very important transfer window for Crystal Palace, this. You are not to miss it. I shall see you in the next episode.